Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. My name is James Ward, head pro at Dewsbury Golf Club, and today we're out on the golf course. I'm going to talk about golf balls, so specifically Titleist golf balls, because there's a new Pro V out for this year, which I've got here today. I've got the new Pro V1x, and I thought I'm not going to do a video saying how much better it is, how much more spin it's got, how better it is for you, how better it is than the old one, you know, all that stuff, because if I'm honest, it's very hard to tell the difference model to model. We'd need a launch monitor to do that, and them tests can also be a little sort of unfair, really. So we're going to play some holes and talk about maybe which golf ball would be the right one for you and which one you should choose, or the characteristics of the ball. So like this Pro V1x is for the person who's wanting a bit more distance, a bit of a higher flight, and potential more stopping power as well. And you've got the Pro V1, which is kind of the opposite of that, and a bit more mid, which is like optimal for most players. So we're on the 10th, we're going to play a few holes up here and just discuss golf balls and which one would be the right one for you. Right, so we're here on a beautiful afternoon here. No breeze, so we should be trying to burn it up today. So yeah, I've got the Pro V1, and simply why, I read about it and I thought, yes, that sounds like it's good for me. Bit more speed and distance, higher ball flight with like sort of long irons, you know, and more stopping power, and keeping up the spin for chipping and round the green with that. Could be an interesting test to put them both together and see for distance, the difference. Over the marker post, please. See, if you ask, you get it. Straight over the marker post. That's got to be down there today because it's quite hard and dry. But yeah, and like I said, I could hit a Pro V1 and it'd just look the exact same. So rather than trying to compare, I'm just going to bring you the info a little bit and try and explain which one you should use. But it's certainly a long ball, the Pro V1x, because we've got 500 yard hole, 150 marker there, and we're down in line with it. Obviously a little dog leg here. But yeah, good start, good decision, Jimmy. Beauty first tee shot, but like I said, I read that and I thought that could be the ball for me. And a little bit of a firmer feel to it, a bit of a chance in lie. Pin at the back, 179. 179, want to carry it maybe 169. Still a long way if we're trying to hit it. It's 170 to the centre of the green. We don't really need to think about that pin. Little 8, little controlled 8. Just got a bit of touch of breeze behind us. Just like that. Come on, baby, work. Nice bounce up the green. Oh, that's good. On that top shelf, don't know if we could see that on there, but yeah, that felt good. Easy to control as well, like I said, but we're not sort of diving into that. I suppose another thing with golf ball, and probably the most important thing, is cost. I think it's just finding a golf ball that sort of suits. Like the cost as well, so Pro V's 50 quid a dozen, which is not sweet. So if you lose a lot of balls, maybe that's not the one to use as well at that price. So that could be then lowering down, maybe into that Torsoft as well, which will come on to that. It's that mid-range ball, which even I've been a bit puzzled as to why you have it, because you'd either go that budget ball or up to a Pro V1 for that feel. Oh, sweet, we're on the green, eagle putt. But so like I say, yeah, another option you have are them mid-range golf balls, them Torsoft, which is for more when you're chasing a little bit of distance off the tee, but you still want a bit of softness around the greens, a bit of feel for your short game as well. And you've got that velocity which is for like full throttle distance, which is how it's described on the Titleist website, which I think is amazing. So everything for ball speed, club speed, everything off there. So yeah, then you're into the distance balls, and then you've got that true fill, which down at that cheaper price point. So nice approach shot there. But it's shorter because it's probably landed at the front here and just run up there as well. So, but long green, so yeah, chance. Green sort of rolled okay, because that's another thing to watch for when we're choosing golf ball as well. It can be how it can feel off the putter, which that one felt, you know, okay, nice, sounded good as well. Yeah, nice little birdie, so you can just feel how it feels off there, which, you know, when you've trusted a golf ball for a long time, alright, I've moved between Pro V, Pro V1x, but you know, you can't go wrong really. But you know, so far so good, but like I said, it always has been, and I think it's just making sure you choose the right one. Okay, birdie start on 10, so potentially maybe a little bit of downwind on that 10th, which is why that drive went so far. So if it's down on 10, means it's into on 11, another par 5 for those who don't know, 511 yards. Marker post here, but we're going to aim for a tree in the distance, halfway in between. Just a nice golf swing. Get the body set up square. And swing, just cutting that corner. Should give you a nice shot in there. Beauty. Down by the bell. Can't believe this is so far left. 206 to the pin. .206 to the flag. So a little bit of a weird lie with that. This is it. This is the long iron shot. I've got a 5 iron. Oh, I just played one. Absolutely played one. Little bounce left. I think we're on the green though. Just shunted it through. So let's go. Need a birdie start after the other vlog we did the other day. Go and check it out if you've not. There were a couple of absolute robberies. Everything happened. We got robbed. There were birdies. We got robbed. Well, we had a headscarf moment, so go and check it out. So this is nice. 2 par 5s, 2 eagle putts. Once they've been scarified and sanded, I think it's quite hard to judge distance sometimes. Certainly hard to pick a line. A little bit of a bouncer. Just rolled off into that. How that got there, I'll never know. So we can look at the putt before. It sort of swung that way coming up, just on the left side, and let it take the break and fall in for birdie. Yes, get in there. Birdie start. Like I say, we've got to make up for that last vlog the other day. 12 hole, 370. So I suppose the next ball to come on to would be the AVX. Now, I think because it's not being called a Pro V AVX, it's not done as well, but actually it performs as well, like spin wise and feel around the greens, but longer shots off the tee, long irons, lower spin. So again, so if you're that guy who hits the really high ball but wants that feel still and not stopping that like short game spin, that AVX is a good one. In the meantime, we've just started birdie on this back nine. 3-wood off this, just because I'm not suited to driver hitting that cut when it's sort of, the shape of the hole is a kind of a dog leg. Especially when you can just fat it down the left like that. Yeah, we've lost that distance, as you can see from the tee mark. Sorry Jimbo, but not the best strike. So, not the best strike. 115. We are downwind, so I'm going to hit just an all-out 54 degree, because we're getting sort of that big first bounce at the minute. A little bit of wind helping. But yeah, and like back to that AVX, I think sort of sold at the wrong point, because you've got like Pro VX, which is higher flight, more or less. Pro V, which is mid with, so like basically everyone can use that Pro V. AVX, you've got that lower, but short game, chip in, spin and feel all just as good. They don't lose that. Oh, so they say. Come on then, let's put this close. Go for the hat trick. It's online. Chasing after it. Oh, I think it's just come up short, but it's right on line. Maybe not. Just see a little bit out of the toe, which has just cost us, but we can still hold it. It's not over. Just stopped on that front. I didn't get the bounce I wanted. I thought it did. Playing the wrong ball, you see. Right. Very, very sandy. Tricky actually. It's tricky. Left to right. Oh. Sort of went left on me. It's just made it miss. Take a pad though. Bit of a dodgy roll, I think, there, but as we can see, should be better in a couple of days. Take the 4 though. Last hole, one more ball we're going to discuss. And that's the Titleist True Feel. And I think, so that is a ball that is, again, because it's cheaper, I think people think it's hard, but it's actually the softest ball that Titleist do. So very soft feel off it. So like when you put in, it's going to feel really good as well. Lower penetrating flight with that. And if you're chasing like distance, come on, get that on. So it's the softest ball they do. Lower penetrating flight as well. Chasing that bit of extra distance, but exceptional feel with it. So it's a cheaper ball, and that's the thing, it's a cheaper ball. So if you're just not wanting to, if you shell a load of golf balls, basically, it's costing you a fortune because you wanted to play that Pro V, put it next to that True Feel and a Tour Soft, so then you can still see that you get that feel, let's say around the greens, but then a little bit of help off the tee, but obviously you're spending less money as well. So here we go, last hole, 13th, long par 4. I think it's, no, the sign's up there. I think it's 400. May have a bit of help today. I'm just going to tee this a little lower. Just try and control one over the edge of them trees because it opens up after them. But yeah, that is the talk on golf ball. I suppose I think we are going to do a test on this new one with maybe the Callaway, because that was potentially the best one that I tried last year, that new Chrome Tour X. Dog in the way? Whose dog is that? There's no one about. Anyway, watch for this one, will you, cock? Oh yes, just cut in perfect, just as we described. I'm painting a picture here. Oh, that is full send on this last. We're chasing a birdie. We're going to be 300 through 4 and finish the video strong. Straight down the middle there. Like I said, we're down the left hand side, so cutting that corner of them trees is perfect. We've got 90 yard pin there that you can see. I think you can see it. Pin there on the left, just about to drop down. So we're going to take it. I am going to be specific here. We're going to take it 7 yards to the right. 5's a bit too close. 10's a bit too much. Uphill lie, could turn it onto the flag. All out. We flaked it a bit right. Needs a bit of help. Yeah, looks good. Like I say, worked in with that. Come on. We're in pin high. What's that? Yeah, 20-foot putt. A day away from a gimme, old hole. 20-footer. I don't really know what this is going to do with that. That didn't really tell me much. Some of these greens, just puzzling where they break. But I think it's just going to come off the right a little bit. Let's finish with that 300 through 4 to finish the video. Go on then, take the break. Oh, you swine. Didn't move a muscle. It never does. What did I just say? Can't read on into it, so it reads it right to left. And then is pulled when it stays straight. Love it. Golf. Yes, so there we have it, guys. Quick video on balls. New Pro V and new Pro V1x out. Like I say, I'm not going to say it spins less, more, or that. We can do other tests to other golf balls like that, but it is consistent spin, consistent flight. Whether we can see it, we're going to do another test. So we've said we're going to do another test, Pro V1 versus Pro VX. Can we see that difference in ball flight and feel as well? And I think there from this video, hopefully that's taught you a little bit about the golf balls. We've got Pro V1x, higher flight, more distance, more stopping power. We've got the Pro V1 for the majority of golfers who want that like extremely good feel on the ball, short game spin, kind of mid flights across the board. You've got that AVX for a little bit lower penetrating flight, but still has that short game feel around the greens. Toss off velocity for more distance, but keeping up the feel around the greens. That velocity is full throttle distance. Then you've got that true feel, which is to be tried and tested because it will feel good. It's not going to feel like a brick. You're going to get that feel and quality with it as well, but at that lower price point. But like I say, have a putt with them, have a chip with them. I'm pretty sure people will give one away to try and test when you're in the market for golf balls. But you know, I'm there putting with this. We can feel it great off the putter, so we can feel that. You can feel the sound. Chippy, we've not had to chip today. We've been that quality with no chipping done. But I have used it down the short game, and you can feel it grab when you chip. Don't need to show it. You can feel the spin, feel the grab. But it's not only that, it matches up to my game. That's what I want when I'm chipping. If it spun too much, it'd be no good, because I don't want to fly the ball all the time to the hole. So there'll be times where we want a little bit of release on it. So this is what it gives for that. It spins where we want it to, it stops on the green, and it gives you that right amount of spin for short game. So sorry we didn't end with fireworks there. 200 through 4, although two putt par 4s, so not the best. But we'll be back for more golf content Thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you for subscribing. We'll see you next time.